A Lake Illawarra woman is among the survivors of a fatal air balloon crash in Egypt. The balloon's pilot lost control in high winds near the southern Egyptian city of Luxor after taking off around sunrise on Friday. The crash claimed the life of a South African man. A South African citizen has been killed and more than a dozen people have been injured after a hot air balloon crashed near the Egyptian city of Luxor. Courtesy 7 Network. Not afraid of a little hyperbole, author Michael Wolff says Donald Trump has the least credibility of anyone who has ever walked on Earth, in his first interview since the release of Fire and Fury. A massive winter storm roared into New York, dumping as much as 18 inches of snow. Visitors and workers in Times Square took it all in stride. Residents find frozen iguanas laying on the floor as temperatures in some parts of Florida drop below 4 degrees. The publisher of a scathing tell-all about the first year of the Trump administration rushed the book to stores amid huge demand while the president's lawyers threatened legal action. For more than 70 years, scientists have been puzzled by the strange behavior of a lethal strain of malaria. A procedure becoming increasingly popular in Thailand is penis whitening, the latest in a string of different forms of skin whitening. A South African citizen has been killed and more than a dozen people have been injured after a hot air balloon crashed near the Egyptian city of Luxor. Courtesy 7 Network. Vanessa Kodra, 31, was among those aboard. In a post to social media she reported, "I am alright, a few bumps and bruises. And probably will never set foot in another hot air balloon ever again. I feel lucky to have walked out of this traumatic experience, a scary freak accident." Ms. Kodra is in the midst of a 4-week solo overseas adventure. She is traveling in Egypt as part of a tour group. Her grandmother, Warias Marie Kodra, said she had telephoned her mother in the immediate aftermath of the crash. "She is one of the ones that was knocked out and unconscious," Mrs. Kodra told Fairfax Media. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. She said she was okay, but had some pain with her neck and something with her finger from where she was hanging onto the rope. She was hanging onto some other girl who was hysterical. There were people hurt everywhere. A former volunteer with Warilla Barrack Point Surf Life Saving Club, Ms. Kodra used her first aid skills, trying in vain to help the most seriously injured passenger, Mrs. Kodra said. It was 10 or 15 minutes before anybody got there to help. She got him in the